Hello, everyone. Welcome to Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to start our Age of Apocalypse
Ooh, scary.
villain reviews. And yeah, so this is, at least at the time of this recording, this would be the first set of cards and villains and stuff that's in the current.
Current, yeah, current rotation.
Yeah, so you could see PAX Unplug, in-flight report, or if you saw the article with Arkham, they're doing a new thing with Legacy and Current is the card pool from the last 2 or 3 years, roughly. There is going to be a new version of the rules coming up sometime this month, which is supposed to have like a beta program that talks about how the current legacy is going to be, but I'm assuming that's not going to actually get implemented in probably until sometime in 2026, maybe 2027.
Yeah, and
Marvel Champions.
to be fair, it's your product. You pay for it. You can mix and match in your own private games as much as you want.
Yeah.
This is mainly for if you're playing out in like groups or official, anything that's official.
Yeah, but they also said they're balancing the scenarios
Yes.
with this in mind too. So, if you
you will probably have a little bit.
If you use a lot of legacy cards, then you might overpower the villains, I guess.
Or either overpower or potentially underpower in some.
Maybe. All right. Well, anyways, but let's start with our review for the first villain, which is Unus. So as always, we start with the setup card.
All right, so for the hunting gene traders is the scenario for this. If we're gonna want to grab Unus 1 and 2 if we're playing standard, 2, 3, no, is it 2? No, 2 and 3 if we're playing expert. We're gonna grab the infinites. We're gonna grab standard sets, and we're gonna grab one modular set, and they suggest Dystopian Nightmares, which is what we'll go over.
And we also have a video on different standards, so you don't have to play just standard one.
Yeah, I always forget to mention that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, but yeah, check that out. We got that, and we include the ones from Con of Heroes up to that point. So for setup, then we're gonna want to reveal the G pool side scheme, which is actually from the Dystopian. No, that is from the Infinites.
Infinites, yeah.
So we'll reveal the gene pool side scheme, and in expert mode, we're going to give each player a face down encounter card.
All right, and then side 1B, hunting gene traders. 11 threat per player threshold, starts with 0. We add 1 per player per turn. Force response. After resolving step 1 in the villain phase, which is adding threat to this, we're going to place 1 threat on the gene pool. And if this scheme is complete, the players lose the game.
Okay. All right, and so the infamous gene pool, and yes, I say infamous because in this one it kind of is. But the gene pool starts with 4. It is a permanent, it's part of setup, but as a forced response after an ally is defeated by anything other than consequential damage, you're going to place 3 threat here. Now, there are other things that will add it to it, but this happens every time that an ally is defeated.
And one of the things that the gene pool influences is Unus himself.
Yes.
So we've got Unus stage 1 here. 1 scheme to attack. He's a prelate. He comes in with toughness. If any amount of threat on the gene pool is at least 3, Unus gains retaliate. 6, he gains stalwart. 9, he also gets an amplify icon.
Yeah,
and
of
he
course
comes in with 12 hit points per player.
Yeah, and of course it's the 3. So I mean, as soon as gene pool starts the game, he's already got the retaliate.
Oh, yeah, if you can keep the gene pool to 2 or under, 2 or less, that's really good.
Yeah, that's kind of your ideal in this scenario.
Right. And it is a permanent side scheme, so it is going to stay out for the whole game.
Yep. All right, so stage 2 of Unus, which is the end if you're in standard, beginning if you're in expert. He's got a scheme of 2. He's got an attack of 2. Again, he has toughness, and similar, he has, so the gene pool, if it's 3, he's got the retaliate. If it's 6, he's got stalwart. And if it is 9, he's got the acceleration icon. So the amplify icon. So that's the same.
And 15 hit points.
Oh, 15 hit points. Yeah, that's different.
So the only difference from 1 and 2 is his scheme went up and his hit points went up. And then for stage 3, again, the ability is the same. The amount on the gene pool is the same. He now has an attack of 3, and he has 18 hit points. Yep. So basically, he's just a little tougher version.
Yeah, but so that gene pool, obviously, as you can see there, or whatever, can make a big difference.
All right, then we're going to look at Unus's set here. So we have a prelate sidearm. So weapon attached to Unus. After Unus attacks and defeats an ally, place 1 threat on the gene pool. And as a hero response, after you make a basic attack against Unus, spend an energy and a strength resource to discard this card, and it gives him a +1 attack.
Okay. Next, we have his armor. There we go. Okay, so the armor, prelate armor, it gives him +1 scheme. You attach to Unus, of course. After he schemes, you'll give him a tough status card. And to get rid of this, after you make a basic attack, you're going to spend a mental and a strength to discard it.
Okay. Then we got 2 copies of an Infinite Hunter. 2 scheme, 3 attack, 4 hit points. When revealed, deal 3 damage to an ally you control. And then boost, choose to either place 2 threat on the gene pool, or the activating enemy gets +2 scheme and +2 attack for this activation. And I believe, yeah, if an ally is defeated by anything other than consequential damage, yeah, so if this kills the ally, then this would add a threat to the gene pool as well.
Yep. All right, next we've got 2 copies of the genetic experiment. So this condition gives +1 scheme, +1 attack. You're going to attach it to an infinite minion. Otherwise, the card's going to get surge, and the attached minion is going to get an additional 2 hit points, as well as the scheme and attack. As a force interrupt, whenever the attached minion is defeated, you're going to place 2 threat on the gene pool. So yeah, killing that or getting rid of this or killing the minion makes the gene pool tougher. If this comes out at a boost, you're going to attach the card to an infinite minion that's already out. What you looking for?
All right, then we got 2 copies of the Infinite Prelate. When revealed, Unus activates against you if any amount of threat is on the gene pool is at least 3. Give Unus a tough status. 6, heal 3 damage from Unus as well. 9, give Unus an additional boost card for this activation.
Okay. Next, we've got 2 copies of the Endless Ranks side scheme. So this side scheme starts with 4, and whenever it's defeated, you're going to place 3 threat on the gene pool, and this has an acceleration icon on it. All right, next we've got 2 copies of the genetic experiments. This is an attachment that attaches to an infinite minion. If there's not one out, it gains surge, but this gives the minion +1 scheme, +1 attack, and +2 hit points. And then as a force interrupt, whenever you defeat that minion, you're going to add 2 threat to the gene pool. And if it comes out as a boost, you're going to attach it to an infinite minion.
All right. Then we got 2 copies of Infinite Prelate. When revealed, Unus activates against you. And if the amount of threat on gene pool is at least 3, he gets a tough. 6, heal 3. 9, give Unus an additional boost card for this activation as well.
And those are in addition to the bonuses he already gets from the gene pool.
Yeah.
All right, next we've got 2 copies of the Endless Ranks side scheme. So this side scheme starts with 4 threat. And then whenever defeated, you're going to place 3 threat on the gene pool, and it comes with an acceleration icon.
Okay, so now the Infinites module is a modular set that you can add to any villain, and the gene pool is part of it. But so there's some cards that are in this specific module that are infected by the gene pool. But if you do it, but Unus is like a bonus being affected by the gene pool.
Yep.
So we've got 5 copies of Infinite Soldier. 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Guard. If the amount of threat in the gene pool is at least 3, the minion gains Quick Strike. 6, the minion also gains Surge. And 9, the minion gets +3 hit points.
All right, and then we've got 2 copies of the Culling the Weak Treachery. So whenever this one's revealed, you're going to place 4 threat on the gene pool. And if it comes out as a boost, you're going to place 2 threat on the gene pool instead.
All right, and then the other module is Dystopian Nightmare. And so we got 2 copies of Hunted here. It's an obligation, and it's a hazard, and it's an alter ego action to discard a card from your hand to discard. So you actually got to go to alter ego and get rid of a card to get rid of the hazard.
All right, next we've got 2 copies of the War Weary Treachery. So whenever this one's revealed, you're stunned, and if you're already stunned, you're going to take 2 damage instead. And if this one comes out as a boost, same thing, that you're stunned, and if you're already stunned, you're going to take the 2 damage instead. So it triggers either way.
All right, and then the last 2 cards we got is 2 copies of Targeted for Extermination. It's a side scheme, comes in with 3 threat. It's got a symbol that Dirk doesn't know. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme confuses their identity.
I used to not know, but now I know it's a crisis.
Oh, wow.
I've gotten better.
He remembers today. Wait for the next video.
Wait till I'm actually in person with somebody. I'm going to forget it.
All right. Well, so yeah, so that was Unus, the first villain in the last wave of the mutant trilogy that we had.
Age of Apocalypse. Is that
Yeah,
it?
Age of Apocalypse. Yeah. So, and then of course, like we mentioned at the beginning of the video, at least as of today, this is still in the current card pool.
As of recording.
Yeah. Yeah, as of recording.
It should still be as of
but it should be when the day this is posted.
It should be.
But well, who knows? All right. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see you.